All right, guys, here we are. River bottom fishing back at you. And we got somebody on the boat right now. It's very, very special to me and very, very special to a lot of people. And he's been slack dogging, but the slack dog days are over. And he's going back to the full course. Whoa, there's my dude. There's my dude. Ain't no more slack dogging anymore. It's over, man. It's over. Here we go, right now. All right, guys, we got you hooked up there now. You got you set and ready to go. I got it on a little clip that come with the GoPro, and it's hooked to the enclosure. That worked out pretty good. All right, we're back at you. Let me get him something hooked up before I hook his big toe up.
That's right.
You want a whole bait? You want a cut bait or a hole?
There, baby.
All right, well, let's give it to a hole.
Put him on there. I don't care.
I'll cut his tail off, make him bleed a little.
That's right. Come on, half fillet on there. I'm gonna throw it straight behind us.
This is what we're using for bait today, guys. I mean, it's little baits, but hey, elephants eat peanuts.
We worked hard to get these little baits.
We worked hard to get these baits, but this time of the year, little baits work good.
This is going straight behind us.
This time of the year, little baits work a lot better than people think. You know, these fish don't want, you know, there's certain times of the year that water gets real cold and these fish get lethargic. They don't want to.
We was in the abyss. That was 9,000 feet of water.
Yeah, they don't want to take much.
9,000, I tell you.
But guys, again, this is Daddy Dean the fishing machine that's with us today. You can find him on social media. Ricky Dean is his name. You find him on social media. You find him on here with us. He fishes with us all the time. We are fishing partners until it's time for a big tournament. Then he scares off on me because he gets scared.
That's right. Well, I got to give you some competition.
He's got to give me some competition, because if he can't do it, ain't nobody can do it.
Ooh, me and AJ.
And to be the man, you got to beat the man.
That's right.
So he's gonna try to beat the man. But anyway, we got us another bait going out here. We got us another bluegill going on. We got bluegills, we got a golden shiner, and that's what we're using for bait today. This is what we was able to get, and this is what we're going to roll with.
That's what God said we got.
And this is what we got. And this is what we're rolling with, guys. I thank you guys for liking and subscribing the channel. This is River Bottom Fishing, where there's a river, it's got a bottom, and there's fish in it. So it's River Bottom Fishing.
And we're going to get on them.
And we're going to do our best. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm positive, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna catch us at least a couple catfish today, and we're gonna bring you right along with us. If we do, you'll see it. If we don't, you'll see it.
And God has definitely blessed me to be able to come out here again. He saved my life again, once again this year. Major operation.
Yep.
Fast recovery.
Yep.
And I'm back.
That's right. He had to go down for the count for a little while. He had some stuff put in his legs and put in him, help him with some circulation and stuff. He was having real bad leg cramps and stuff on him, and we'll get him right.
They put a feed tube down in that leg. Lord have mercy. I couldn't believe how big that tube was.
And guys, if the camera's rocking around a little bit, that's just me coming in and out of the enclosure. This GoPro 13, I ordered it. I got it with 50 accessories, attachments and stuff, and it come with almost like a money clip kind of thing, or paper clip kind of thing, and it clips perfect right there. So I hope you can see good. And I don't know if you can see all 6 rods or not, but
I'm probably in the way.
No, you're fine. I just, you know, I got it right here at the back with us, so it ain't gonna give it a big wide spread, but it's got a good spread. I mean, I'm all up in it.
We got a good bouncy bottom going on, some rocks and stuff.
I could stand up on the live well here, which this is a G3 Advantage. Most of you know what I fish out of, but this is actually the live well here. And my multi-bars, I put me a 1/2 inch threaded rod on them and ran them down to just make them where they don't collapse down on me from all people leaning on them. And we use them for lifting, you know, grabbing ourselves up in the boat and out of the boat. But
great stabilizers.
Yeah, and you don't have to step up on here to get your rod out of the rod holder. But it's here if a man wants to.
Especially not if you're 7'3" like me.
Yeah, 7'3". We got Gizmo with us, and Gandalf.
Won't be too long before they'll be calling me Go Gadgets. I have so many things put in my leg and my body. They'll have mercy.
You'll be running around looking like, what's his name? Yeah, Mr. Gadget.
I told them, they said something about, you get an infection or something, they might have to do an amputation. I said, well, you best put some wheels on that mob so I can roll on around.
Yeah. Put me in something with some wheels on it so I can get down with the get down.
That's right.
But he ain't been fishing, guys, in a month, so we're gonna see what the river has to offer today, and we're gonna drag along here. And I know how it goes. I mean, this battery is a little bit. The battery life on these GoPro 13s are a little bit better than the older models that I've noticed, but I'm not gonna run it under full bore.
Did you get that rod to keep it live feed on it?
Yeah, it's up there, but you know, with this enclosure, you ain't gonna, and if you put it right there, you ain't gonna hardly get no good visual besides looking at us or just looking back there out in the middle of nothing.
They don't want to look at nothing but me. Yeah, what you talking about?
Woo! But yeah, that PowerTech YOLO stick, it's a great idea, but it's only a real good idea when the top's down.
So how about a 12-foot plug-in cord that you can just plug into the trolley?
That's what I'm gonna have to do. I got a long cord, and I'm just going to get that long cord from the house, or it might be in the truck. I know I got one that's pretty long. I don't know if it's long enough to reach from there to back, but if not, then I could get another one.
So when you do that, it just continuously feeds it. We can
hook it into the console at the charger port and run it into there, so it constantly charge battery, and it constantly keeps the battery going. But I can use my phone or tell and if you say the name of the thing, it'll stop recording.
Well,
see, it's got voice controls. I've got the voice control, and your GoPro 11, I've got the voice controls turned on too.
So I can just tell it to do it?
Yeah, you can tell, but you got to be careful, because when you're on the camera trying to explain how to do it, it picks it up and it'll do it to you. I was just telling him about how if you tell the camera to do a certain thing, it'll stop the video, and it did. It stopped the video right in the blink of an eye. But anyway,
what do they think of next?
We're going to drag along right up through here, guys, and we're going to see if we can run across something. We're only going to run about 600 feet up this bank right here. It only comes about 15 to 20 yards off the bank at about 20 foot of water. Then it drops down into the main channel, and I just want to kind of like a tester fish. You know, we come down through here and we mark some fish through the main channel. We mark some fish on side scan along this bank, well, and along both sides. But we're going to drag up this one first, and then we're going to reel up, and then we're going to go drag the side that's got, you know, the main channel that's coming off the mud flat and stuff, which is probably, you know, obviously more prominent to hold fish right now this time of the year is where we should be at. But first thing in the morning, it's not got really warmed up yet, so if there's any big fish or fish in general staging up before they swim over and start going up the drop to feed and stuff, I figure they might be hanging out on this side. So let's just give it a shot and see what happens, and as soon as we get hooked up, guys, we'll come back to you. And if we don't get hooked up along this bank right here, which we don't have about another 500 600 feet, it's not I'm not pulling us real far up through here, so if we don't get hooked up, we'll come back to you once we get on the other side.
You know, okay? That darker stained water around that thing's going into that snag.
All right, guys, we've pulled up this bank here. We've drove a few of them into snags. We got 2 or 3 rods snagged up.
We'll try to keep this one out of it.
We didn't see no signs of any aquatic life, so we're gonna reel our stuff in. I was in there messing around with the diesel heater, and one of them went in a snag, and I hit spot lock, and
we got a big
here's the golden shiner head right here.
Oh, good.
But them diesel heaters, you can order off Amazon. That one's Bluetooth, and I was trying to figure it out on my phone, just passing a little time, just messing around, and I couldn't figure it out. So what we're going to do here is get our stuff reeled in, go to the other side of the river, and we'll come back to you as we're setting up. GoPro, stop recording. All right, guys, we pulled up that mud flat over there. Didn't have much success. Didn't even get a bite. So we've come up around the corner here, and we're going
to bath in the water.
No, bring it on back. We're gonna freshen our bait up, get our rods back out, and excuse me, I'm snacking on a Sunbelt peanut butter chocolate chip chewy granola bar for lunch. But that was a lot to put in there. But we're gonna get our lines back out. We marked some fish right through here, see if anything's feeding. We're gonna give it another go. Stay tuned. Let's get one bent up. I think we're getting one, guys. We're gonna let Daddy Dean jump on it.
If he's staying,
are we on? We're on. Well, he was hitting on it there. We were just sitting here hanging out, talking about the new boat wrap coming. We've made it about, I don't know, 100 yards, if that, up to our drag here.
That's the second fish that's hit that.
A second fish that's hit that, and we're gonna leave it rolling a little bit, see if we can get it. But anyway, this is that's the blue catfish. But look how I had him. Look how I had him.
Oh, I see him now.
Look at the gizzard shad.
That's what I'm talking about.
And look at the bluegill. There's more bluegill than that one, but look at the bluegill. And then there's the blue catfish there. But this is the complete wrap right here. But you can see right here, there's the blue catfish with the gizzard shad and the bluegill. And there's a rock pile right there. And then you got the flathead, and it's over top of a brush pile. And then I had him do We the People thing, and he put my Tennessee numbers on it and all that. But that's the complete wrap right here.
I like that.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
I like it.
But anyway, we were sitting here going on talking about you can't see it through there, but if you follow me on social media and Facebook and stuff, I got a wrap. I'm getting a snag. I got a wrap coming in the mail for the boat that I'm gonna put on it, and it's a pretty cool wrap. Which you guys will see it, because once I get it on the boat, I'll make a video about putting it on the boat. I'll make a video about, you know, how it looks and how it turned out and the person that I got it from, and we'll do a whole, you know, video about it for the ones out there that might be interested to get them one. But we'll wait till we get ours to the house to make sure that we're happy with everything.
We're fishing around that area where I got my first 84-pound catfish.
That's right.
That would be a real good one for coming out of the hospital.
It would.
Woo!
That was a good pull down back there, but I think it was just something small, teasing around.
He's just looking at it.
But yeah, I can't wait to get it. It should be at the house within next week. He should be sending it out. But I can't put it on. I can't put it on until the weather warms up, so it won't be till spring. Till I can install it. He recommends.
We'll get a couple warm days.
Yeah, he recommends installing it at 70 degrees or better.
We'll get a couple warm days. You holler at me, and we'll come together and we'll put it together.
I thought about hitting up old Big Money Kevin for the.
Put it in his garage.
Yeah. To heat the garage, but God Almighty, it cost me $300 to refill his propane thing like I did last time. It cost me $300 to fill that dang on propane thing he had up to do the pour foam in my last one.
Didn't
it? It did. It kept me warm. It let me do my pour foam and everything, but boy, it was pretty costly. We won't be no big hurry, like you said. We'll get us a couple warm days and let it warm the boat up, you know, and we'll get us a couple heat guns and go. Me, you, and Becca, we'll go to
wash
town
the boat real good.
Yeah, wash it down real good. Get the little nicks and stuff off of it. I want to take razor blade and get the original decals off of it, so it's not
nothing underneath.
Yeah, there's nothing underneath, and it's got, you know, good stick too. So yeah, we gotta go through it. Got to go through it. Anyway, guys, I thought we was going to get one right there. I mean, he smoked the rod, and this was before, you know, you couldn't see. I mean, in time we went back here to grab a hold of it, he popped back up, and then he was still hitting at it again. So we turned the camera on to see if we can get us something going, and he just left it alone. We come across some. He's fishing the water. I guess the water temperature is about the same, but just the pressure and the weather and everything for the past couple of days has got these fish held down pretty tight. Now it's going in a snag. So let's get her out of the snag. Woo! All right, guys, we came up through there a little bit farther, and
Dumping the spools.
Old Daddy Dean, the fishing machine in here. He's cut loose with Miralax, and he's about to melted the enclosure.
He shrink wrapped the boat.
Woo! I tell you, boy, the older you get, the worse it gets.
Oh, come on now.
He cut one loose, I tell you, it melts your eyeballs. But we only fished the first half of the day. I'm letting these lines run out. This is I just spooled these up with this braid, so I'm letting it run out. I'm gonna clean everything up. We got a big tournament coming up in Alabama, Bama Blues, and this is what we're gonna be using. And we don't want any miss-ups or any misfouls, you know, in a tournament of that nature, or, you know, just a regular day out fishing. I want all my stuff to be right, so I'm going to get this took care of and get it fixed. I thank you guys for tuning in and watching, and
we'll show you a big fish here in a minute.
yeah, stay tuned, and we're gonna get on a big one. And if we don't get it on it this trip, you will see one come aboard.
It's spooled on the right rod.
This ain't the last time you've seen a big fish, and this ain't the last time you've seen the back of this boat. It's river bottom fishing. We'll see you later.